Hi everybody, my name is Justin Hoodie, and today I'm going to actually show you guys a review of my homemade lightsaber and some of my creation that I built. So this one is been set up in a stunt saber by Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader in A New Hope in 1977. This one is a Glaflex. Now, this one is kind of more like it's different. I mean, I know people might gonna complain about, hey, what happened to the bunny ear? Or what happened to the eyes? And why is it like that? Well, if you actually read like an article about it, this one is more like a stunt saber. And the other one that I show you, like, this one is actually like my homemade lightsaber that I tell you about. It have no electronic and no nothing on it. So they use like a camera flash, and what they like did that they like use this as a stunt saber. Like they put like a motor on it, and they like put like a rotating pole with some reflective material. No, you probably gonna not see it. And they actually like put it inside, and then you press like this little button right here. You turn it on, and then the motor inside the hilt can actually spin the pole. It kind of more like when Mark Hamill like say it was like movie screen material applied to it, so that way it can reflect this sort of light at hundreds of times in intensity. But then he probably might say, problem was if you move it out of a different area and went from glowing and looking great, it's just a rotating pole. So I don't know what he meant by that, so I'm sure you can actually tell me on the scribe. Not describe on my channel or comment. So enough of this. Let's show you guys of the hill. Now I just bought it on Etsy store that you can actually go online, and I'll even show you guys on the comment later. But if you cannot find the hill, you can actually make it yourself and try to make a template or find it online to find a template. That way you can use a Dremel and then cut through the C on there. Now this one it actually meant for the prop. I didn't actually put electronic. I didn't do anything. So I buy the whole thing, it is separate. So I just buy it on Etsy, and it cost $40. I don't know, And then what I did, I just drilled the hole right here where the button is, and then I drilled this hole where the glass supposed to be, glass eye, and then the tiny hole which I don't know why it did a tiny hole, but you can actually look it up. Luke Skywalker stunt saber. Well, Luke's Darth Vader lightsaber. A New Hope in 1977. So I did cover the pommel. You can actually see writing. And then for the bottom, I didn't actually put T-track. I used windshield wipers. I mean, these are perfect because the T-track grips are too big, and I don't know if I wanted to deal with them. And here that I have the, I don't know what to call it, but this one is actually when you turn it on, and then the blade can actually spin the pole with the reflective material on it. And then you have the the clamp that I use like a raised staff, I mean not raised staff, like raised lightsaber, that I just cut it off just like I tell you, and like just like I show you guys this toy. Now if you actually don't have the clamp, then people are having a hard time finding it, and some of them are called expensive. But what you want to do, that you just like get a toy, then you cut up the clamp, and then you can actually use it at your base of your lightsaber. Now I added in some like wood, I don't know if you actually see, inside the clamp. That way it's more just like a clamp. Like, I know you cannot see it, but it meant to be like a wooden tiny pole. And then I have some 7 grips. The Darth Vader one have like 6. Luke Skywalker have 7. So I just buy that. And I only buy the grips. Anyway, so then I just did the top. Now I did use a drill and a drill gun, because all my drill bits are good, like a perfect size, and some of them are breakable. I'm like, no, that costs a lot of money to repair it. But then my dad can help me using his tool. That way, you know, the clamp, while you're trying to hold it together, so that way it will not move around. So I'm very happy for it. So thank you, Dad. So when I end up doing that, just drill hole right here, the tiny eye, and right here where the glass eye is. So you're probably wondering why that I put the tiny little thing. Like, people are gonna complain that, why do you drill this inside of it? Like, I mean, I look it up online, and people I look it up on Google, and I found when Mark Hamill and Carol Fisher actually be together, and Luke Skywalker hold on to this, and Luke Skywalker go like this, and that is what you get. Now I know it's kind of more like black and white, and so what I end up doing for the glass eye, that I just use the peephole. You know, when you go to your front yard and then you want to see, who's knocking at the door. Then you can actually see on your peep door. It kind of more meant to be a door for your front yard in your house. So I use that. Then I use a washer to super glue on that plate. Put that in here. And then for the button, now this one is meant for a screwdriver. I don't know what kind of screw is that, so I just use that. And then I just found the button, so I just take apart some of that, then put super glue on it. That way it's not going anywhere. And now for the paint job, I use some silver for the whole thing. Then I added in some grips and some buttons, some bubble card, and some button, the glass eye. And then I painted black, kind of more this black. And then once it's done, I used some podge on it. Oh yeah, and I also I put some wooden dowel, that way it can actually stay still, that way it will not go anywhere. Then I put super glue and some hot glue, that way it will help me hold it in place together, and that type of thing. And there you go. I mean, if you wanted to actually drill a hole, you can, and then just put a metal pole and some reflective material, but I didn't because it'll damage the screw inside of it. Now I know I did a screw and it actually like cracked all the wood, so I just put hot glue, then after it dry I put super glue on it, that way it doesn't actually go anywhere. And there you go, you have your very own movie prop Luke / Darth Vader lightsaber from A New Hope in 1977. That's a long word for me to pronounce. So yeah, thank you for watching my video. If you actually like it, please hit the like on my comment and leave a comment down below. What do you think of the lightsaber? And if you are actually new to my channel, you can actually hit the subscribe on my channel to get my notification. And then, yeah, not much I can say. So I hope you guys have a great day and may the force be with you.